Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much, Energy Secretary Sharon Garin, for your introduction. Please take your seats. The members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Cabinet who are here with us this morning, the BARM government officials led by Chief Minister Abdul Rauf Makakua, our key partners in the energy sector, my fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a good day to all. Behind life's ordinary moments is one resource that keeps our nation moving, and that is petroleum. While we are fully committed to lowering our dependence on fossil fuels, we cannot disregard the fact that it continues to be our main source of energy. It lights our homes, our industries, fuels our vehicles, takes our children to school, and the buses that carry our workers to their offices. It also supports the livelihood of our farmers and fishermen, making their work easier, faster, and more efficient. And yet, for all its importance, we remain heavily dependent on imported oil. Last year, we imported over 340,000 barrels of liquid fuel. This is equivalent to 99.68% of our entire petroleum supply. In contrast, we produced over 1,000 barrels, just 0.32% of our requirement. Our natural gas in 2024, over 46.15% of our requirement was imported, while only around 54% came from Malampaya. These numbers attest to our reliance on imported fuel, making us vulnerable to forces beyond our control. At pag nagtaas ang presyo ng gasolina o krudo sa pandaigdigang merkado, ang mga ordinaryong Pilipino ang nahihirapan. Sapagkat ang langis ang nagpapagalaw sa ating ekonomiya mula sa mga sasakyang naghahatid ng pagkain hanggang sa mga pabrikang lumilikha ng kabuhayan. Kapag tumaas ang presyo ng langis, tataas ang pamasahe, ang presyo ng mga bilihin at halaga ng kuryente. Ginagawa po namin ang lahat upang matigil ito. And that is why today's presentation of 8 service contracts is a deliberate step towards securing our energy future. Unlocking over $200 million in investment, these service contracts represent our continued effort to attain greater energy security and therefore economic stability and self-reliance. Through these service contracts that will pave the way for explorations in Palawan, Sulu, Cagayan, Cebu, and Central Luzon, we open new opportunities for our energy sector. In the vast waters of Palawan and the Sulu Sea, we are exploring offshore oil and gas reserves. There are also known petroleum resources potential in the provinces of Cagayan and in Cebu. These prospective sources of local fuel can power our homes, generate employment, and opportunities to boost our industries. In Central Luzon, we are charting new ground. We are venturing into the exploration of hydrogen, a clean, zero-carbon source of energy that holds immense promise for our country and for the world. Even more remarkable, these are the very first service contracts for the exploration of native hydrogen gas in our history. This signals our readiness to lead in the sustainable innovations. Consequently, these efforts will capture the interest of more international partners to invest in our country and to join our quest to discover new indigenous resources. This progress would not have been possible without our private partners and investors who are with us today. But with every partnership comes a greater challenge: to ensure that progress is achieved with integrity, responsibility, and with respect for our people. But always know that this administration continues to find practical and sustainable ways to attract and to sustain more investments in the energy sector. Just last month, the Department of Energy issued a circular granting special allowances to petroleum service contractors. This will encourage exploration in new petroleum, promote gas development in remote areas, and allow fair cost recovery. Through the Energy Virtual One-Stop Shop platform, We are also streamlining the energy permitting process. This way, we hope to cut red tape, eradicate bureaucratic delays, and reduce unnecessary paperwork. Rest assured that we will not stop here. We will continue to update and upgrade our processes to make them more responsive to the needs of our investors and our communities. In return, I encourage our investors to turn your investments into engines of progress. Operate with accountability, with respect for the environment, and fairness towards the communities that host your operations. Let us prove that responsible enterprise and national development can go hand in hand. That growth built on transparency and responsibility is growth that will last. At sa ating mga kababayan, nagsisikap ang pamahalaan sa pag-aaral, pagtuklas at pagpapaunlad ng likas na yaman ng ating bansa upang ito'y mapakinabangan ng bawat isang Pilipino. Sa pamamagitan ng mga service contract na ito, magkakaroon ng kasiguruhan sa supply at enerhiya sa ating bansa. Sapat na enerhiya para tugunan ang pangangailangan hindi lamang sa ngayon, kundi para na rin para sa kinabukasan ng ating mga anak at ang ating mga susunod na henerasyon. Together, let us power a bagong Pilipinas that stands on its own, secure in its energy, strong in its economy, and steady in its commitment to future generations. Thank you all very much. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. That concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Good, happy, and energetic morning. It is both a privilege and a profound honor to welcome you all to this historic ceremony, the presentation of not just one, but 8 new petroleum service contracts to the President of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Today marks a milestone in our country's energy journey. This is the largest batch of petroleum service contracts awarded in a single period in our history, in Philippine history. A powerful demonstration of this administration's resolve to accelerate the exploration and production of our country's indigenous energy resources. The contracts represent highly credible commitments to invest, to explore, to innovate, and to build a stronger and more secure Philippines. Collectively, they represent a potential investment of more than $200 million, almost 12 billion pesos, over the next 7 years, covering explorations from areas in Cagayan and Central Luzon to Cebu, Palawan, and the Sulu Sea. I would like to welcome and congratulate our service contractors who are joining us today, both our local and international partners from Australia, the United Kingdom, Singapore, Israel, and the United States. Your confidence in the Philippines is deeply appreciated, and your participation strengthens our belief that the country is fast becoming a preferred destination for long-lasting and impactful energy investments. We are particularly proud that several of these contracts mark firsts for our nation, including the world's first competitive bid for native hydrogen and the first co-managed petroleum projects with the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. These milestones show how innovation and inclusion can move hand in hand in shaping our energy future. These service contracts signify not only our determination to secure new energy sources, but also our readiness to embrace innovation and sustainability while reducing import dependence. From conventional petroleum to native hydrogen, we are expanding the frontiers of Philippine energy exploration. The occasion also affirms our government's commitment to transparent and credible processes. All these contracts were awarded through the Philippine Conventional Energy Contracting Program, ensuring that only the most qualified participants or proponents, financially, technically, and legally, are entrusted with these exploration rights. This clarity and consistency are among the reasons why global investors continue to look to the Philippines as a trusted partner in the region's energy landscape. Finally, I wish to thank our partners across government, including our colleagues from the Office of the President, and also our former Secretary, Secretary Popo Lutilla. This started during his time. I'm just reaping the benefits. Also the team of Undersecretary Sandy Sales, our in-house geologist, and the Energy Resources Development Bureau. Thank you very much to all of you. The BARM and all our regional and local stakeholders for your unwavering support and coordination throughout this process. To be clear, our work does not end here. The Department of Energy will ensure that these service contracts will have the best chance of success as we continue our work to strengthen our energy security, sustainability, and independence while creating opportunities for the Filipino people. Maraming salamat, and once again, congratulations to everyone who made this historic day possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary Garin. At this point, we will now proceed to the presentation of the 8 petroleum service contracts. For contracts number 80 and 81, both located in the Sulusi Basin, may we call on the consortium of Triangle Energy Global Limited, Sunda Energy PLC, PXP Energy Corporation, the Philo Drill Corporation. May we also request on stage BARM Chief Minister Abdul Rauf Makakua, Ministry of Environment, National Resource and Energy Minister Ahmad Bahim, Secretary Garin, Secretary Rafael Lutilla, Ambassador of Australia to the Philippines Mark Ines Brown. You may now present the service contracts. Thank you, Mr. President. Now for service contract number 82, located in the Cagayan Basin, may we invite Triangle Energy Global Limited. May we also request Ambassador Mark Ines Brown to remain on stage. Thank you, Mr. President. For service contracts number 83 and 84, located in Central Luzon, may we call on stage Coloma Incorporated. May we also invite Ambassador of the United States to America to the Philippines, Mary Kay L. Carson, to join the President. Thank you, Mr. President. Next, for service contract number 85, located on the onshore Visayan Basin, may we request on stage Gas 2 Grid Pte. Limited. May we again invite on stage Ambassador of Australia to the Philippines, Mark Innes Brown. Thank you, Mr. President. For service contract number 86, located in the northwest Palawan Basin, may we call on stage the consortium of the Philodrill Corporation, PXP Energy Corporation, and Forum Energy Philippines Corporation, Anglo-Philippine Holdings Corporation. Thank you, Mr. President. For service contract number 87, located in the East Palawan Basin, may we request on stage Ratio Petroleum Limited. May we also request on stage Ambassador of Israel to the Philippines, Dana Kirsch, to join the President. Thank you, Mr. President. We have just witnessed a momentous occasion marking the largest batch of petroleum service contracts awarded in a single period in the Philippine history, reaffirming the government's strong resolve to accelerate domestic energy exploration and production. Congratulations, everyone.